Hey, welcome back to the restaurant show. Joining us now is Ryan and Raul, who joins us from the Red Zone. Lots of R's. Ryan, Raul from the Red Zone. So we've got you guys here. We greatly appreciate having you, Madison's newest sports bar. So very exciting stuff. I think the most exciting thing for me is you've got a very big menu, but what I did not know is that you had a breakfast menu.
Yep, we a couple of months ago started doing breakfast on Saturdays and Sundays, starting at 10 in the morning until about 1 or so in the afternoon, so it's technically more of a brunch. But
Sure. Well, that's pretty cool stuff. So you're already a very extensive menu. Now we have breakfast choices. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to make for us today.
What we're going to be making is a Southwest breakfast bowl.
Okay.
The base of the bowl, you've got to have your starchy potatoes. So we decided to use tater tots with light Lowry seasoning on them, scrambled eggs, some shredded cheddar jack cheese, a nice slightly spicy chorizo, salsa and sour cream to really give it a Southwestern feel.
Yeah, and we've got all of our food groups too. We've got our protein, we've got our cheese, we've got our veggies, the whole thing. So perfect. So tell us how you do this.
All right, let Raul start to do it, but you start with the base layer, which is the tater tots. Everybody loves tater tots. After that, you give it a nice heaping portion of the scrambled eggs over the top. We're going to throw some cheese on next. And you want it because you want to throw the meat over it so that cheese gets nice and melty.
Absolutely.
Go with the chorizo.
And I like to see that you don't skimp on the ingredients.
Oh,
this
no,
is good news here.
You're going to walk out with a nice full belly.
Absolutely. Look at that.
Next will be the salsa. Give it a nice little...
Yes. Well, if you weren't hungry before this segment, you certainly are going to be, because look at that. That is
and then
absolutely
finally the sour cream.
awesome. So you've got all your food groups all in. So that you're not going to leave hungry if you come for brunch at the Red Zone. I mean, take a look at that. All of that delicious stuff inside. I'm going to try one of these tater tots because I can't help it. It looks so good. So awesome. Yes. Breakfast at the Red Zone. I'm in. Okay. So you mentioned what hours? Tell us again when you can get breakfast.
10 in the morning until 1 o'clock on Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay, very good. And what other items do you have breakfast menu-wise?
We do another regular breakfast bowl, which is a lot of the same as here. Instead of the chorizo and the salsa and the sour cream, we use a sausage gravy. So it's going to be the tater tots, eggs, cheese, and sausage gravy. We have a breakfast burrito with a choice of sausage or chorizo in it. We have a breakfast sandwich, which is going to be on white bread with bacon, eggs, and American cheese on it, and it comes with a side of American fries. And then we have a pretty standard, typical breakfast plates, which is going to be your choice of sausage or bacon, eggs, the American fries, and toast.
Okay, very good. So all kinds of breakfast choices too, and you guys have, you guys have all kinds of stuff, sandwiches and burgers and the whole thing. But now we have to talk about this. It's almost like a piece of art here on our table. So we come for breakfast, but you have some great drink specials starting right away with breakfast. So the Mega Mary, correct?
Yes, the Red Zone Mega Mary.
And this is mega.
Yep.
The name tells the story. So tell me, first of all, what goes inside the glass?
Okay, it's a 32-ounce Bloody Mary that has absolute citron and absolute cilantro. It gives it a little bit of a lighter and more citrusy flavor, so it's not too heavy in the morning, and it just makes it a lot more easy to drink, especially with these summer months coming up.
This is the citron that you use, right?
Yep.
So, and yeah, summer, nice and summery. You got a little bit of citrus, just goes well with summer.
Oh yeah.
So absolutely. So what a great idea. And then this also goes in, so you use both kinds.
Yes.
The cilantro as well.
Yep.
So interesting choices. Now, is that something that you normally do for a Bloody Mary? Is use
on
two
the
different
weekends? On the weekends, we do that with our. We have a standard Bloody Mary, which is a $5 Bloody Mary, which we use those 2 vodkas with, and this one we decided to keep the consistency going.
Sure.
It's always nicer to get a higher end vodka rather than go with just your typical rail. A lot of people are coming in after an evening out that they might have had a few cocktails the night before, and you want something quality.
Yeah, we don't need cheap vodka in the morning. No, we don't. So great selection. I love that you use both of them. And we cannot ignore the picturesque, almost statue-like items coming out of here. So this is like a whole meal in and of itself. Tell me what comes with this Bloody Mary.
We're going to start over on the far side there. You've got some mini cinnamon rolls.
Okay.
Right over here.
This is this one here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at those. Okay, so, and now, what, do you guys make these?
Oh yes,
Oh
yep.
my gosh, okay.
Everything's made in-house.
Very good.
We have a very talented young lady that comes in and helps us with all of this, and it's made it a lot easier on all of us.
Okay.
We have a mini breakfast burrito,
Yeah.
which is just going to have potatoes and eggs on the
Look
inside
at
of
that. It really, this is a meal in and of itself. So look at that. We've got an entire burrito right here in our Bloody Mary. Okay.
This
What's
next one we have here, that is bacon wrapped sausage.
Wow.
And
I can smell that whole thing. Is it the bacon that I'm smelling? It's like a maple syrup.
Yeah,
kinda
well, you've got a
smell
maple
almost.
syrup out front here
Okay.
to go with the mini pancakes on top of it.
Oh my
So your
goodness
Bloody Mary
gracious.
gets a side of the of syrup as well. I mean, that's
Wow.
how big it is.
Look at that. So, you know, if you're not sure what to order for breakfast, this might be a good option because
It's
you
a
get a
good
little
sampler.
of everything. Yeah. And then you've got your classic veggies.
Some cheese, you got celery, all your pretty standard stuff, and a small little sausage there. And then up front here you have chocolate covered bacon that,
Oh my
that we
gosh.
make in-house. And that's,
Wow.
they call them chocolate covered roses.
That
Wrap
is
them up and
really something. And some
they're,
asparagus.
they're awesome. Asparagus, and these are all pickled, and I believe the asparagus there is a jalapeno asparagus, so it's got a little spice here.
Okay. Now I'll tell you how we did. Okay.
Okay.
I'll be the judge of
Let's
this.
see if you can get in there and get
situation.
that.
Yeah, it's almost a challenge
You
just to
typically
drink.
got to eat a little before you can start to take a drink out.
Oh yeah, very good. Very good, and I can taste a little bit of the citrus there
Yeah,
too. So
yep.
delicious. Breakfast, we didn't even know you had it. An amazing Mega Mary, and it's all right here at the Red Zone. So thanks guys so much
Thank
for
you.
sharing with us. We greatly appreciate having you on. Thank you for watching. We've got more restaurant show coming up right after this. Stay with us because after the break we have Navanta here telling us about their delicious mozzarella bar and a salad you won't want to miss.